everyone. How's everyone today? Welcome to the Dirt Road Farmer. Well, today we've got a couple of big fields to harvest. We've got these new John Deere air carts. I believe it's the 820 air cart, 850 air cart, and the P576 toolbar, and we're going to give them a go and see how they do. The one over in the other field is already at it, and that field that he's in is about well, it's a little more than 400 acres, and this one we plowed all these fields, small fields, together, and we made one big field, and it'll be a little over 600 acres. So I've already got these guys programmed in, so we're just going to tell this guy to go on to work. Now he's going to start on his up and down rows first, and I don't know exactly where that's going to be, but if I had to make an educated guess, I would say at the far end of the field. So yes, we'll just let him do it. Now, instead of using Big Bud, we're using these case the 620 Steiger, and it's got the big flotation tires on it to keep down compaction, and the one over in the other field is not having a problem at all pulling this. So we're going to let him get up here wherever it is that he's going to start, and yeah, let him get going, and I'll get with you whenever we get up there ready for him to start. All right, well, he's found where he wants to start. And we're going to plant soybeans in both of these big fields. So alright, he's off. Very good. Now these planters run a little slower than the other ones that I pull with Big Bud. I can run Big Bud 15 mile an hour, but these John Deere planters will only run, I think, like 11.9 or something. It's showing 12 mile an hour. So yeah, these case Steigers are doing a good job. All right, well, we'll get over and we're going to check on our other guy and see how he's doing, and let them get on with it, because they've got a big day ahead of them. It'll take them a while to get these fields done. Well, I will say one thing. Of course, these are new, and they were just released today, the air cart and the toolbar. but there's some more testing that needs to be done on them. They have a problem with some of their turnarounds. So it's just like there where they skipped, and then back down there they skipped a place. I noticed that, and whenever you tab from one vehicle to the other, that sends them in a frenzy. They go nuts. But that'll all come in an update, I'm sure. So, I'm sure after a couple of days, the right people getting out there and using these things for what they're supposed to be used for, you know, these big commercial fields, yeah, there'll be an update on it, I'm sure. So, but anyway, other than that, they are doing a great job. And we are planting soybeans. Good deal. All right, well, we'll go back over and check on our other guy to make sure he got turned around okay. And of course, you know, and I will say that this field is probably, if you're going to test something, this would be the field to test it on, because we have these two places in the field where we have the farmer's market down there and the gas station up here in the corner of the field. So yes, this would be the field to test it on. So no matter where I started this guy from, he insisted on running back and forth like he's doing now, instead of up and down this way. So I'm not too keen on him running up and down like he is right now, or back and forth like he is right now, especially with these deals in the field. But anyway, we're doing the best we can with what we have to work with, and everything is looking great. So we're just going to let them keep on. All right, well, I'm sad to say that there's some work needs to be done on these before I can use them. They can't seem to get turned around, and I kind of wished I would have been involved in the testing on these, because I have, you know, some large fields to do. I have stopped both of them. It's not just one of them. Both of them are having a hard time turning around. They get stuck. So we're going to take these back to the farm. And in order to get something done, we're going to have to get Big Bud involved, get our other toolbar and air cart, and get him in here and let him do the planting. So that's pretty disappointing. I've been waiting a while for this new toolbar and air cart. It looks great, and I think once they get it straightened out, I think it's going to do a great job. But we're just going to have to wait and for the updates, because it's not doing the job now. So anyway, we'll go back. We're going to get Big Bud, and we'll get him programmed in and let him do some planting. All right. Well, we bought a new Big Bud and a new Seahawk planter and air cart, and the one over in the other field, which is the one that we already had, is doing a great job. He is getting turned around and he's walking across the field. And that's about the only thing I know to do right now. Is we'll just have to wait on the John Deeres, because this works and we don't have time to mess with it. Oh, we've got to roll. We've got 2 big fields to plant. We've got corn that needs to be chopped, and we've got a bunch of harvesting to do. So yes, we don't have time to waste. We're gonna let these guys plant, and hopefully we'll get these 2 big fields planted today. So I'll get back with you. We'll go over and check on our other big bud and see how he's getting along, but I'm sure he's doing a fine job. So anyway, I'll get back with you in just a moment. Oh yeah, this is our big bud that's over in the other field. This is a 600 acre field. The other one's just over 400 acres. So absolutely, we're just going to let them get on with it. Both of them are planting soybeans, I think. They're supposed to be. Maybe I better go check. So I'll go check the new one and make sure I changed it to soybeans. All right. And yes, we were planting soybeans. Well, you know, with all the trouble that we've had this morning and everything, I thought maybe I forgot to change it to soybeans, but no, we're planting soybeans in both fields. So anyway, we're going to go get a smaller planter, and we're going to touch the corners up and everything. I mean, there's no hurry because these guys are going to be in these fields for a while, but we might as well do it because they don't need our help. So anyway, I'll get back with you in a few minutes. All right, these guys are coming right on across this field. They are doing a great job. Good deal. But they still have quite a ways to go too. This is the 400 acre field, and he's still got a pretty good ways to go. But yes, I'm almost sure they're going to have an update on them John Deere planters, because that's just not going to work. And maybe they didn't test it with Courseplay. I don't know. But yes, I sold the planters because we didn't have enough in the bank to keep those planters, plus buy a new one of these Seahawks, plus a new big bud. So we've got to have operating expense. So I sold both of the John Deere planters and air carts, and we bought this one and bought the new big bud. So we're still running 2 of them. They're just not John Deere, and as far as I'm concerned, these guys are doing a great job. So anyway, I'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. All right. Well, big bud is flat getting with it. Yeah, for getting off to a rough start like we did, Yeah, we've come a long way. Yeah, it won't be long. It won't be long at all. We'll be on the other side of the field. Then we'll start our headland passes. But yeah, it's still, we still got quite a ways to go. Oh yeah. But you know, I mean, like I've said, it's 600 acres. That's what this field is. So it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a hot minute. Oh yeah. But we haven't had any problems since we got Big Bud and these Seahawk planters in here. So I think we're just going to stick with these. I kind of thought the John Deere planters would be great. And they started off good, but like I said, I'm not sure that they were tested with Courseplay. So they'll have an update, I'm sure. But for right now, yeah, we've got to make hay while the sun shines. So, all right. Well, we can go over and check on the other guy and see how he's doing. Oh yeah. Oh boy, you know it's going to be a lot of soybeans. I should have planted one of these fields in canola, but that's all right. The problem is right now I'm waiting on the price to come up. The price is way down low, and once we get the price to come up, we're going to have a lot of soybeans, canola, sunflower seeds. Yeah, we've got a lot of it to haul. So, but anyway, we'll just have to wait because I am not going to sell while the price is down. It costs way too much money to put these crops in and harvest them to be giving it away. That's just not going to happen. So, anyway, we're getting right along, and we're getting closer to the other side of the field all the time. So, anyway, I'll get back with you as soon as we get a little farther. All right, well, we are still chugging away at it. We don't have much farther to go, and we'll be on the headland passes. Then we have 2 headland passes to make, and this field will be completed. But I don't know, maybe half a dozen up and down rows to do yet, maybe more than that. But yes, we have made some great headway. Very good. So let's go over and let's check on the other tractor over in the other field, see how he's coming along. Well, he's coming right along also. I say he. Bobby's in the other tractor. Billy's in the other tractor. I don't know who's in this one. To be honest about it, I should know. Oh, that's Linda. Hi, Linda. How are you today? Long day for you, isn't it? You like Big Bud? Yeah. Powerful, isn't it? All right, well, if you need anything, give me a holler. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's really done a great job. and she doesn't have that much farther to go either. So this will be a total, well, it'll be a little over 1,000 acres when these two tractors get done. Now that's a lot of acres. Yeah. Wait till we start harvesting all of that. And then the field directly in front of us, that's another one of our fields. That's another 600 acres. So, yes, just right here in these three fields, we've got 1,600 acres. That's not counting all the fields that we have over on the other side. So, and we're going to keep building. That's the way you do it. But if we go in and we check, let's go in and check the prices. I really need to be hauling. All right, it looks like sunflowers are on their way up. And yeah, that's getting up there to where we could make a little bit of money. We're just going to watch that on the sunflowers. Canola, well, let's check soybeans first. Yeah, see, soybeans is way down. No. They're going to have to come up at least $1. Yeah. No. We're not doing that. I'm not going to give it to them. Canola, it's the same way. Canola needs to come up about $1. So we'll just keep our eye on it. And we've got quite a bit of it to haul, I can tell you that. So anyway, I did buy a big red barn that has a multi-fruit silo on it, and that is going to free up one of our multi-fruit silos over in our farmyard, because I put all of our straw and all of our hay in that barn. So that's a new mod that came out, and it's got a 10 million liter capacity. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. So we can start harvesting, and while we're waiting on that price to come up, we can start harvesting, and we've got a second silo that we can put it in. And then once that price comes up, Katie, bar the door, we will have all three trucks hauling grain just as hard as they can haul it. So, all right, well, I'll get back with you when we get a little farther along. All right, well, we're getting right down here to the other side of the field. It won't be long. And I think our other tractor has probably started on his headland passes. So we'll go check him out. But yeah, everything is, once we got switched back over to these Seahawks, or Seed Hawks, I should say, yeah, everything has went real well. They haven't missed a lick. All right, well, let's go check on our other tractor. All right. All right. Well, I was was right. He has started on his headland passes. Very good. Very good. All right. Well, I think we're going to call this a video. To give you any idea at all on how long it takes to plant these fields. Now keep in mind, this big bud is running 15 miles an hour. Well, both of them are. Big Bud was brand new when we put him in this field, and right now we have 3.2 hours on Big Bud, which means he's been planting non-stop for 3.2 hours in this field. So yes. Yeah, there's a lot of soybeans being planted here. A little over 1,000 acres worth between this field and the other one. So, but anyway, I guess we'll call this a video. If you like this content, please go down there and give me a like. Sure appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, that would be awesome if you did. If you'd like to share this content with someone, that would be great. But as for me, the Dirt Road Farmer, I think we're going to call it a day. And as always, thank you for watching.